Well, we all love a good sale, but today we're going to hear about one that you don't want to miss. Sponsoring our segment this afternoon, founder of Rooted Wealth Advisors, Zach Gray, and John Severino, an investment advisor representative right here in Champaign. Welcome, guys.
Glad to be here with you.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
excited.
Glad to have you. For our viewers that don't know who you are, tell us a little bit more about Rooted Wealth.
You know, so we're a boutique wealth management firm. We actually have offices kind of scattered throughout Illinois. We have a home office that's up by the Kankakee, Bourbonnais area. We actually have an office right here in Champaign, and John is an amazing advisor right there in that office. One in Bloomington, one in Oak Brook. We actually even have offices outside the state, so one just outside Nashville and one in Denver too. So we're kind of all over the place, but you know, really trying to help folks to and through retirement is our real motto, if you will, in our office. And we're really looking at 5 pieces of that puzzle. Income, sometimes that's investments that are going to help support that income, taxes, which maybe we'll talk a little bit about today, and then really thinking through even things like healthcare and legacy. I think all of those things have to come together, and I think sometimes we miss that in a financial plan. So that's a little nugget about Rooted Wealth Advisors, and we can talk about taxes.
Yeah, I mean, I think I want to point out too, because you hit on it, is everybody's finances are different. And part of what you guys do is try to create that special package for people's money and wealth to be managed correctly so that it works for them.
Yeah, most definitely. And I think that that's really just the key piece for us. The through line for us is to show up differently and to really have that relationship or that connection with our clients. And I think that that's a big takeaway here, is because, yeah, a lot of this financial jargon can get to be confusing. It's our job to really boil those things down into some easy to understand pieces. But from our vantage point, we really want to make sure that we stand behind that to and through retirement type of concept that we have. And that means that having that strong relationship and helping with really all those facets, it's extremely, extremely important.
That's awesome. Now, John, you're here in Champaign, so you're the guy on the ground meeting with the folks in this part of central Illinois.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about this tax thing. This is a new concept for me, but taxes being on sale.
Yeah, well, so many of our viewers might be unaware that back in 2017, legislation was passed, formally called the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, and that actually lowered a lot of our tax rates. But what our viewers really need to know about that legislation is there's a sunset provision, which means it expires. So the expiration date on current tax code is December 31st, 2025. So going into 2026, taxes will be increasing, barring anything unforeseen being passed. So at Rooted Wealth Advisors, we really want to look at the next couple years and any type of tax reduction strategies, what we call tax planning. Really, we have that window of opportunity to be doing right now.
So what does that mean for viewers? Does that, or your clients? That means they need to take an action fairly soon because of that sunset.
Absolutely. So there's tax preparation, which a lot of us hopefully completed by yesterday, which would be the tax deadline. But we want to be looking at things in a much bigger perspective via tax planning. So while, yeah, we should be concerned with how we can save taxes this year, what's going to be the cost of that moving forward? And maybe we can use the next couple of years to reduce cumulative taxes moving forward.
Now, one of the products that you guys provide for your clients is the tax reduction report.
Yeah, absolutely. So a lot of our viewers probably have a lot of money that still needs to be taxed. We call that the tax me later type bucket, and that's where a lot of the focus needs to be on with regard to tax code expiring in the next couple of years. But there's a lot to unpack when it comes to tax planning, not just tax me later type money.
And this is why it's good to have professionals, because who wants to sit down and figure that all out for themselves? So,
exactly.
And this is just one of the products that you guys offer, this tax reduction report. I'm assuming the first step, if people are interested, is to get in touch with your office.
Yeah, absolutely. And they can get in touch with our office either going to our website, rootedretirement.com, or by calling the phone number 217-607-8171.
Awesome. Yeah, and we have that number up on the screen as well if you're interested in learning more. John and Zach, thanks so much for being with us here today. If you want to learn more and connect with Rooted Wealth Advisors and their team, who we appreciate sponsoring our segment this afternoon, we'll connect you at our website as well at ciLiving.tv.